Hey, how's it going? We're about to play Nemesis. I'm going to get the movement. I'm going to get the rule wrong for careful movement through about half of the game. All right. So I'll just explain it here. What's supposed to happen when you carefully move is you move from the room that you're in to whatever room you're going to, and you place a noise token
behind you.
On the corridor that you just came. Right. Yeah. If there's already a noise token in the corridor that you want to go down, you can't carefully move. Okay? I'm going to get that very wrong for about 4 or 5 careful movements. I apologise. That's my bad. What's going on, everybody? How you doing? My name's Josh.
Howdy, I'm Sarah.
We're Boardgame.
Yeah, we are.
Sarah?
Yes.
What are we playing today?
Today, we are playing the 3rd/4th game from our latest mystery box game. We are playing...
Nemesis. Yes, we are. Now, scary.
Hard.
Really hard. So we played this game a few times leading up to this video.
I'm going to say 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
To try and get our heads around it.
Try
and get better at it.
Well, to try and get better at it, for sure, 100%. But just, there's a lot going on in this game. There's a lot of cards. This is a Kickstarter game, I'm pretty sure, because you look at all the components, you're like, this is a Kickstarter game. You know, you can always tell a Kickstarter game because there's a whole bunch of minis, a whole bunch of cards, a whole bunch of tokens, a whole bunch of everything. Right?
Yeah, there's over this side, there's so much happening.
Yeah, there's lots of things. So there's lots going on. So it took us a couple of games to sort of wrap our heads around what we were doing.
And hopefully we have got our head around it.
We think we've got a handle on it, right? So we feel like we're ready to play.
Yes.
Now,
with that said, firstly,
thank you very much to boardgamerentals.co.nz. They have hooked us up.
We are loving the discovering new games and games that we might not necessarily play. I'm going to say, sometimes being forced to play a good game, it's just...
Sometimes these games turn up and you're like, oh, so you mean I'm going to have to play this now?
Oh,
what a shame.
We love it.
If you want to rent some board games and you live in New Zealand, please check out boardgamerentals.co.nz.
Yes.
They have been great. They've got loads now.
What page?
I've been looking. So I didn't get to the end page, but I have been underestimating these page numbers by a long shot. So in some of the videos, I've been like looking at what the random page in the game is, and I've been putting it up, right? I'm pretty sure I said like one of them was like what I thought in my head was a deep cut into the website.
I want to say like 30 or something like that.
Yeah, I think we were still in the B's. Like, you know, like we weren't even anywhere close. So this week, I'm going to shoot for the stars.
Ooh.
I'm going to shoot. If I overshoot, then I'll just put the last page, okay? But I'm going to say 249. Page 249. Is there that many pages? I don't even know.
Okay.
But I think you're probably in the S's somewhere.
Okay.
I think you may be halfway through.
What level?
249. Number 8.
All right.
Okay?
Intriguing.
Well, let's see what that is.
Yeah.
And you rent that out and let us know how it goes. So, let's get back to it.
Yes.
Nemesis. Sarah,
so much.
What is Nemesis?
Nemesis is without... What's it called?
I'm not sure. What is it called? I haven't got it. I haven't got it.
Alien.
Oh yeah.
But
yes. You're not allowed.
It's not Alien.
Yes, this is very much Alien the movie, the classic book, but it's not. It's not Alien the movie. It is Nemesis the movie. If there was a quadrilogy of Nemesis films, it would be Nemesis, then Nemesis, and then Nemesis 3. And then Nemesis Resurrection.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's always a resurrection.
Right? So, that's what it is. You are playing as space crew, right?
Yes.
You are on your... I think the ship is called the Nemesis.
Yeah, you're on a ship. You are trying to survive.
Yeah.
You need to find some stuff. You need to either sort the ship out and make sure you're okay and that it's going to the right place and then go into hibernation, or jump in an escape pod. but you're very aware
There's some dodginess.
you're not entirely trusting of your fellow shipmates.
It's true. So one of the core parts of the game is how you win, right? So at the start of the game, we're going to get dealt 2 goals, a corporate goal and a personal goal, right? There are 4 landmarks of the game. The first one, when you first run into an alien, which is going to happen, it's going to happen fairly soon, you have to pick one of your life goals, okay? Either life goal, game goal. Either you choose the personal objective or you choose the corporate objective, okay? They quite often, there'll be things like, hey, make sure you're the only one to survive. Or, more specifically, player 3 must die. Everyone else is fine, but you've got to make sure that person dies.
Yeah, you don't have to kill them. You just have to make sure that they're dead.
Okay? And there are many ways to do that in this broken down ship. So, we've just awoken from cryosleep. I assume alarms are blaring. Things are happening.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, one of the drawbacks from your cryostasis is you've got temporary amnesia, which I like this as a gimmick for the game. So you don't remember the layout of the ship. Okay, so each room that you're discovering is brand new to you.
I'm pretty sure this is the med room. Oh, that's
actually,
that's storage.
It's
cupboard.
really not, and also it's broken because you've been asleep for a while. Essentially, the ship's broken, and you need to You need to fix it and get off or get out.
There's so much happening.
So
let's get set up.
Let's set it up. Let's go down to the board. Okay, this is the board.
Not set up board.
Not even slightly set up.
Also so dark. Like, I'm pretty sure you can see it. But we found it's a dark map. The game is dark and bleak. Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So, Sarah.
Yes.
What am I looking at?
So, I want to say partially set up as such. So this is where you start. This is the hibernation station.
The hibernation station? Did you do that on purpose?
Yes, I did. This is the hibernation. These are your cells. There's a dead guy already in there.
You've awoken up and somebody's dead.
I reckon they it got a crack or something. And
see, I like to think that they were the first person to wake up and they were like, oh, what's going on? And then murderized immediately.
And then the aliens
and then the rest of us have woken up.
Okay. You've got engines over here.
Mm-hmm.
I've got the engines to put on.
Oh, yep.
You've got over the other end is your
command console.
So that tells you where you're going. You can put that on there.
Yes, that's on B.
That tells you where you're going, but you don't know where you're going. You're going to have to look and find out where you're going.
Mm-hmm.
You've got your escape pods. For a 2-player game, there is only 2. For anything more, there are 3 or 4.
Yes. Right. A whole bunch of cards.
Rooms.
Whole bunch of tokens.
So, intruder board.
We're going to briefly go through game setup, right? And we're going to sort of intercut us doing said things, all right? Board on thing. Boom. Now, this is a double-sided board. Okay, we are playing on the arrows up basic side of the board, mostly because this is like game 4 for us and it's really hard. So we're playing on this one.
Imagine playing in a harder version of this.
No.
Maybe with more people.
Yeah, maybe. So first, we're going to put all the room 2 tiles. So there are 2 stacks of tiles. There are 1s and there are 2s. You're going to get all of the 2s and you're going to randomly place them on the 2 slots. Yep. I'll move those cards out of the way for a moment.
Yep.
So, now you won't use all of these. Wait.
You will.
Yeah, no, you won't use all of these. There's the ones that you use all.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah, so we're just going to place them back. Okay. Those are the 2s. Then we're going to do the 1s. So, the 1s, you are going to use all of them. So, the 2s are like... Now, there is a convenient room guide that's just going to tell you what... Every room has an action, like a specific thing that you can do in there. You have a breakdown of what those do. Handy reference guide for what happens in the rooms.
Terribly done.
You have ski whiffed. That one's upside down. Like, I don't know if my OCD will handle that. This one's sideways, for goodness sake.
It's fine.
No, it's not.
Right.
Okay,
Next
boom.
step.
That's all the 1s. Done. Now, you're going to take exploration tokens, which are these miniature versions of these. You're going to place one on each tile. Now, what's going to happen when you explore a room, you flip both of the tile and the token. The token might be something like, hey, the room's on fire, or the action here is broken, or the roll for noise, or
the door shut behind you.
The door's locked behind you. Something like that. So you don't know what's what. You're just going to place them and hope for good things. I've got one left. Where does that one go?
Yeah.
Right there. Boom. Okay, exploration tokens. Done. Now, take the coordinates card. We have a stack of coordinates cards.
Yep.
Shuffle them and please put one secret coordinate right there. Now, the coordinates, like Sarah alluded to before, currently your ship is headed to destination B. None of us have awoken knowing where destination B is. One of the actions you can take in the, I'm going to say it's the command center, but I can't actually remember the actual name. Yeah, no, not command center, it's the cockpit. Of course it's the cockpit. Is you can check the secret coordination card.
Yes, you can check or change.
Or change it to see where you're going. Okay?
I think the 4 places are outer space, Earth, Mars, and Venus?
Sure. No idea. I've never looked at one. So yes, so coordinates card. Your goal might be, hey, make sure the ship's going to Mars.
Next step.
That's how you do it. Next, status markers on the B. So,
yeah.
Place the status marker on the B of the destination track. We've already done that. Escape pods already down. There are 2 of them. Next, engine tokens. You're going to shuffle them up and you're going to place them.
So there's a working and a broken for each of them.
So once again, you need 2 of the 3 engines to be working if your goal is for the ship to travel to somewhere, right?
You could risk it for a biscuit and just hope.
Yeah, you could just hope. End of the game, you're going to flip it and see what it is.
If it gets that far.
One of the actions you can take is to repair it if it's broken.
Yeah.
Or just to secretly look at it and be like, because maybe you don't want the engines to be working. Maybe you want the ship to die. Okay, so engines placed and shuffled. Done. Intruder board, that's here.
Yes.
Now, this is our alien board. It has a stack of alien eggs. Our Nemesis board has a stack of Nemesis eggs on there. And can you shuffle 3 weaknesses, please, and put them face down onto the Nemesis deck. So
these just make them easier for us to kill if we can get them.
You're gonna want that. So you need to investigate 3 different things. 1, the corpse of your buddy, your lifelong buddy, who is you've awoken to find. Oh dear, he's there.
Yeah.
You
want to cut him open and check him out
and see what killed him. Maybe it'll help. You want to examine an egg, and you want to examine the corpse of a Nemesis. A Nemesi. Okay. If you can do those 3 things, you flip those 3 cards.
Yeah.
And all will be revealed. Next, you're going to take an intruder bag. Now, intruder bag is full of tokens of bad things.
Bad things bag.
It's a bad things bag. When you make too much noise, you're going to draw something from the bad things bag. When you...
bad. You have to roll bad.
You
put more in here, and it just gets worse. It never gets better.
Yeah. You're constantly going to be evolving the bag, so making like little tokens into bigger tokens into even bigger tokens. Scary things are going to happen. So make sure.
What is in this bag right now?
You've got 1 blank. You're never going to draw that. Don't even know why it's in there. 4 lava, which are the little like face huggers essentially. 1 creeper. If we pull that, they are creepy. Like they look awful.
And they're not little.
No, they're not. Everything's ginormous. 1 queen, 3 adults, and then you add 1 adult token per player. So we have 5 adult tokens in the bag. That's it. So there should be 5, 10, 12 tokens in said bag. You're drawing them out.
I don't think there is.
Okay, well, hang on.
Right, done.
Yep, done. Bag is sorted. Intruder tokens stay on the board. You're going to need them to make the bag worse. Next, you've got decks. Okay, decks O cards. Lots of these we're probably going to talk about as we play. One of the actions you can do in a room is to search it. All right? Depending on the colour of the room, depends on the colour of the deck that you can draw from. You've got a green health or medical items deck. You've got a yellow crafting items deck. Okay, so, yes, yellow equipment items, right? Red, weapons deck.
Weapons and
ammo, good things that you're going to need.
Yeah.
You can also craft items. So on your player board, which we will draw characters in a moment, it's going to tell you, hey, if you can find these two things, you can create this thing. Okay, it's on your board. Follow them. The things you're looking for are in the other decks. All right. You've got events. We're going to go through. Contamination.
Get infected.
You get infected, and it's got a cool reader. It's over here. It's got a cool reader that you put your contamination card in. If it says infected, guess what? You're infected. Yeah. You're going to get messed up. Serious wounds. You can have 3 serious wounds, and then you can have 2. If you get a third, you're dead. Intruder attack cards. When intruders attack, you draw a card.
Right.
Right, that was that. So shuffle those. We have pre-shuffled. Next, other tokens. Tokens over here.
So many tokens.
Fires, broken things, noise, health, ammo, doors, stuff. Green on the green space of the time track. This is how many rounds you have. Start on 15. When you get past this blue line, the cryopods open and then people can run and hibernate. Boom,
Yes,
that's the board setup.
You can't win in the second round as such.
No. You have to, I don't know, could you, if you manage to somehow unlock an escape pod and then get in and have done all the things on your card,
true.
But that ain't never going to happen. Right, then you got your player setup, okay? So that's the board, player time. Help cards. So first you're going to take your player reference cards for the amount of players that you have.
We've only got the player 1 and player 2.
Mm-hmm. Hit me with 1. You've got 1 and 2 specific. I'm 2.
I'm 1.
Cool. You keep your items hidden from the other players. That's why you have these cool little item boards.
Can't see what I got.
Exactly. Now, remove objective cards. Shuffle them. 1 of each to each player, please. Then what else we're going to do? Character draft cards. We're going to pick some characters. I like that. Okay, so I'm just going to bring up my my objectives. So we'll talk about the corporate one first. This is the corporate one. Obviously, I can't talk about it with you right now, but this is one of the things I have to do. Or my personal one is this. So when an alien first arrives, I have to pick one of those 2 cards. Okay? Sarah, what do you got?
I've got this one. And this one.
Interesting. Okay. Yep, interesting. Right.
Cool. And then our character draft.
Yeah, man. Oh, you've randomly given me one. What do you got?
Yeah, shuffled.
Yeah, like
I am playing a scout.
Oh, that's top of the deck. That's easy. There you go. I've got the scientist. Wheels. It's Professor X.
So we will set up our characters, because they each have their own decks. And we'll
decks and minis. Okay, so we have set up. So we've got our minis. So I've got the scientist here. That was a terrible way to show that. And the scout. Terrible. Lots of minis. It's all great. Now, each character has their own individual deck O cards, okay? These are the only cards that you will be playing with in the game. You have 10 of them until you get some contamination cards.
Yeah, you don't, it's not like a deck builder as such.
No.
Not even as such, it's just not a deck builder.
No,
these are the cards you play.
These are your cards, okay? Yeah. Each character has their own specialist actions that they can do, and then you all have some generic cards, like, for example, search, repair, interrupt, rest. Like, you have some of those things, but you have specific character cards that we will talk about when we play them.
Yes.
Because there's only 10 of them, we're probably going to end up playing most of them. You're always going to have a hand size of 5. Now, the other thing to note is how you play games. Play cards. Okay, I'm going to bring up this repairs card from the scientist, all right? So you can see, top right, it says there's a gun with an extra, which means you can only play this card when you're not in combat. If you're in combat,
In combat, it just means that there is a creature in your room.
A Nemesis.
Nemesis.
A Nemesis.
Nemesis in your room. Oh, Nemesis.
Yes. Okay, so then you've got the name of the card. This is repairs. Now, what I want to talk about was this one in the box here, okay? How you play cards in Nemesis is you have to discard the amount of cards from your hand to pay for any cost.
Pay to play.
Pay to play, exactly, right? So, for repairs, for example, I would have to discard one other card from my hand to then do the action, okay? The actions are fairly self-explanatory. Like this one says, discard a malfunction marker, so repair something.
Yeah.
Or repair/break an engine in the engine room, okay? A secret-y. So, discard to play. You get 2 actions on your turn. If you decide to take one action, then pass, you're out for the round. As soon as you pass, you're out for the round.
Yeah.
Okay? You also have some free... Couldn't speak then for a second. You also have some free actions that are on your character.
They're not free. Because
Sorry, no, that's not... What's the word I'm looking for? Basic actions. Thank you.
That's right.
Basic actions that cost 1, but everyone can do them.
Yes.
Moving, shooting...
There's also, for cost you 2 card to carefully move, which just means you walk down a corridor without making noise.
Without making noise, yes. So we're going to quickly go through the flow of the game, then we're going to play. Right, flow of the game. It's player phase, then event phase. All right, there are 4 phases in the player phase. They go with draw cards. You draw
5
cards. Boom. If you're ever required to draw a card and your action things happening, you shuffle your discards.
Yeah.
Draw a card. Boom. Then you pass the first player token. Next, player turns, starting with the person that has the first player token. Take 2 actions, 2 actions, 2 actions, 2 actions, 2 actions. Pass, boom.
That's the 4th action, is repeat.
Yeah,
pass.
Just pass.
Yep.
Get your pass, then you go to the event phase, okay? You move the time track. Boop. If there are Nemesis in your room, they attack by flipping an intruder attack card, doing what it says. Fire damage. If your room's on fire, you get burned.
Same with the creatures, though.
Oh, the creatures also get burned too. Then you do an event card. Events happen that generally break things and make it even more difficult. First, the creatures move.
Yep.
The event cards have symbols of what creatures move and activate on the top of them. You'll see that when we draw an event card. And then you do the effect. And then you develop the bag. Make the bag worse. You draw a token. Do what it says. Then you end the round. You go again.
Right.
Let's get into it, man.
Let's do it. Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm shuffling. Oh.
The first player token is so awesome. It's like a little space cat.
And the cat's name I can't remember with Sigourney. Sigourney had a cat. Now, sorry, one last thing. I have 3 cards with my character.
We all have 3 cards.
We all have 3 cards, okay? You've got 2 sort of quest cards. So, for example, my laboratory equipment says, if I can discard some chemicals, I get this item. Or if I can find the generator room, I get this item. You start with a weapon. I have a 3 ammo energy pistol. Energy pistols are a bit trash. Now, this says unmodified rolls of 2 hits are actually 1. So instead of hitting for 2, it only hits for 1. It's a little pea shooter.
And I have an energy weapon of a rifle, has 4 ammo.
Yes, so you have an actual weapon. Right, you're first.
Yes,
You've got 2 actions, Sarah. What would you like to do?
I will
do 2 actions. I'm going to draw 5 cards while you're doing that.
I'm going to move, so I'm discarding a card to move down this corridor.
I'll be rolling.
So when I move, you turn the card.
Yep. So what have you found?
You turn the little thing on top of it. So this is telling me that it is broken and it has 2 items.
2 supplies.
So we turn, you look for the little arrow, turn it to a 2, or it's only on the 2, and then we'll put a broken thing. So I cannot use, it's a hatch. Control system, lock and unlock escape pods.
Oh, there you go. So immediately we can open the escape pods if we fix it. Next to where it says hatch, you can see the 3 different colours of decks. Red, yellow, green. Yes. That just means when you draw items, when you search this room for supplies, you draw 2 cards from any one of those 3 decks and keep 1. Discard 1, keep 1. You can search the room while it's broken. You just can't do its action.
Right, and then I'm going to roll for noise.
Roll for noise.
I did not make noise.
Wow.
That's a good start to a day.
That's unheard of.
And then I am going to search. So reduce an item counter by 1. Draw 2 items from the same colour as the room, which in this case is any. Now, quick question.
Sure.
Can you, because it's an any, could I draw from 2 different decks?
No, you have to draw from one deck and take. But it's any of the decks, but you draw from one of them.
2 items, of the same colour
Yes.
as. No, it's the same colour as the room you're in, which is any. Anyway, pick one and discard the other.
We're back. Yep.
So I'm going to go to the red deck.
The weapon deck.
Weapon deck.
There are 2 weapons cards for you.
Choose.
Choose one and discard one. So we'll just make a handy dandy discard pile over there. So that was your second action. You've moved and you have done things.
I've moved and done things.
Okay. I'm also going to do things. Do you know what I'm going to do?
No, I don't.
Neither do I. I'm going to basic action move. So I'm going to discard a card. It's going to be this card. I haven't got a good discard pile system.
The discard pile is here.
Yeah, I know, but my draw pile's all the way over here, you
Why
see.
don't you put your thing in front of you and use your thing like it's supposed to be done?
Play how it's supposed to be played.
I know, God forbid.
Jeez, you're asking a bit much. Discard. Do I discard face down, do you think? It does get confusing for me. It gets confusing for me if they're face down. So I've discarded. No, that's my life objective. What did I do? Yeah, sorry. It's first thing in the morning, alright? I'm moving. Or rolling, if you will. I'm checking my objective cards. Yep. And then I'm going to roll down here. So, first, flip the tile. I've found the cabins where I can catch my breath. But it's broken. There is one item in the cabins.
2 places are broken.
Oh, it's there. One item in the cabins. And then you're going to roll for noise. Undoubtedly, I don't roll as well as Sarah usually. So, undoubtedly, bad things are going to happen. 3. So, what that means is you take a noise token from your tokens. You find the corridor that matches that number. So, in this case, it's the technical corridor. Technical corridors are essentially vents that the aliens or one specific character can travel down. So, they're going to go up into the roof.
Yeah.
So if you roll your number with the technical corridor, you place your noise token in this space over here.
Yes, so they're all connected. So for instance, if I was to draw it in mine and there was already a noise token, it counts as already a noise token.
If you hit a second noise token on a spot, you remove the one that's there and you draw from the bag. You find out what's happened.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, it's bad.
Yeah. Right, you moved.
Yep, I moved, and then I'm going to search as well with a free 0-cost search card.
Yes.
Reduce the item counter by 1, puts it onto 0. Draw 2 of the same colour. Now, I'm also in a rainbow room, so I'm going to take 2 weapons as well, because I've seen this pistol. It's not ideal.
Now, you have 2 hands. And obviously,
well, not necessarily.
Well, yeah.
In the future, maybe you don't need 2 hands.
You have 2 hands, so you can only carry 2 things. If you wanted, for instance, to carry that body and you already had 2 guns, you'd have to put a gun down to carry that body. Your weapon is in 1 hand.
There are rules around carrying heavy objects. Like this body, for example, is a heavy object.
Yes, and your gun is a heavy object.
Yeah. And you can see that by the little symbol of it's heavy. That was my 2 things. You're up.
Right, I am going to discard a card to get my first quest item.
How are you doing that?
So, the quest item is discard an energy charge to activate this item. So, I've discarded a card to do that.
So that was an energy. Nice.
This is a heavy object. It has to be used out of combat. It's a motion sensor. Discard 1 action card from your hand to re-roll the result of your noise roll.
Ooh, that seems helpful.
Possibly, yes.
Okay, that's one.
That's my first one. And then... Then I'm going to use Reconnaissance.
Okay.
Move to any neighbouring room without making a noise roll. It costs a card, so I discard the card that I use plus a card for that.
Nice. So you essentially get to do careful movement, but with only spending one.
So I'll move to here. This
found?
is the generator. It has 2 items. Where's its little arrow? There it is. 2 items and a door shut behind me.
It's locked. Now, you can unlock said doors by
doing an action.
Well, there's action somewhere around, but one of the rooms opens doors.
Yeah.
And Nemesis, if they have to follow you down there, they destroy the door.
I can initiate the self-destruct.
For 2 cards, you could initiate or stop the self-destruct sequence. I mean, that'd be a thing to do in round 1. Let's just go!
We're off! Right, that's my 2, and then I have no cards left, so...
You're going to be passing?
I'm passing.
Okay.
Which means Josh just plays out.
Play out.
Like, he can't have 2 goes and then come back to me, he can just play out now.
Yeah, I'll just play. Okay, I'm going to I don't want to discard that one, maybe. Maybe I want to discard this one. I'm going to discard 1 card to move. And I'm going to move up to here. I'm going to roll on up to find storage. The storage has 4 items, but a locked door. I mean, it makes sense for the storeroom though, doesn't it?
Door shut behind you.
Yeah, door shuts behind me. But I'm
walk through it first.
Yeah, I
Where'd you put that token? Oh,
it's just there. Unfortunately, I can't search again because my search card is somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yep. So I'm just going to move 1 more time.
Alrighty.
No, I don't actually want to, but I'm going to do it.
Did you roll?
I didn't roll for noise. 3. That's in this corridor here. So you put a noise marker there. I think that's my chair. You know, it's like noisy. I'm thinking about. Do you know what?
What?
Because I don't want to do these 2 cards just now, I'm going to careful move.
Okay.
So I'm going to discard 2 cards to carefully move up to this room.
Alrighty.
So it means you don't roll the noise dice. Yeah. You flip it. I found Evacuation Station B, which means this is where you can enter an escape pod.
Yes.
It has 2 items, but it's broken. Or malfunctioning, if you will. I have 0 cards left, so I am going to pass as well.
Right. So then we move on to the event phase.
Right,
so
hit me.
Move the time tracker.
Done.
And the self-destruct tracker.
Self-destruct sequence hasn't started yet.
Intruder attack. There is no intruders, so nothing happens with that. Fire damage, nothing happens
There's
with
no
that.
fire.
Resolve an event card.
Sure. Let's get an event card.
I don't want to.
I know. Just take a second.
Should be too bad, hopefully.
No, it'll be totally fine. Okay, we've got lurking. Now, you can see at the top, the adults, I know that one's adult, and that one is creeper.
Creeper, yeah.
Yep, so creepers and adults would activate, and they would move
down corridor 4.
Down to corridor 4, if they weren't in combat.
Yeah.
Then, lurking. Remove from the board all miniatures that are not, all intruders, which are not in a room with a character, and put their tokens into the bag. So they've just...
Dun, dun, dun.
Exactly.
Well, that's good.
No, you should be afraid.
And then intruder
because
bank
unfortunately, when Nemesis, when they go into the technical corridors, or they, when they heal, they go there and they like regenerate.
So, intruder bag development.
All right, so this is draw a bad thing, and then I'll have to look because I don't remember this one off the top of my head what each token means.
I don't think we've ever been able to remember. It needs like another handy dandy guide.
Yes, so give me a second. Oh yeah, here we go.
So,
alright, so develop the bag. What do you got?
An adult.
Okay, so adults mean all players roll for noise in turn order. Currently, you are first. If a player is in combat with an intruder, you don't do a noise roll, and then return the token to the bag. So we do a noise roll each.
Alright, I'm going to roll a 4.
Okay.
4. Noise roll.
If I could not roll a 3 or a 4, that'd be great. It's a 1. Yeah.
You're surrounded by noise.
I am surrounded by noise.
What were you doing that in evacuation section B? Just
I was trying to leave. I was trying to get out of there.
That's like clunk, clunk.
Exactly. All right, so that was event card, intruder bag. That's the end of the round.
Yep,
so,
draw
5 cards.
Move. You can have my cat.
1, 2, 3. Oh, there's only 5 left.
Yes.
Yep. I am the cat. Yes. And then that means I am first.
Yes, yeah.
Move the first player token and perform some actions. Okay. Let me just see what I've got. Oh, interesting. Okay, yep, that seems like a thing to do. First thing I'm going to do is, for free, I'm going to search. And I'm in an anything room again. I am going to draw 2. I feel like weapons still.
Have you twizzled it?
No, not yet, because I haven't drawn, but I will. So, twizzle to 1.
No.
I'm going for weapons again. I'm not happy with my pistol.
Fair enough.
Unfortunately. Okay, I'll keep that one. That seems interesting. That was action 1.
Yes.
And then for action 2, I am going to. Ooh, that's an interesting action. I'm going to discard 2 cards to carefully move to this tile here. So I'm going to flip it. I've found the emergency room where you can treat your wounds. It has, it has 1 item, but it is on fire. That room is on fire.
That room is on fire.
Now, fire only injures you if you're in that room
during the
next phase. That's me. I've used 2. I've searched and I've moved.
Okay.
Carefully.
Right, I'm going to search, a free search.
Free search.
So I'm going to turn this to 1.
2 yellows for you.
2 yellows for me, please.
There you go. You may have 2 yellows.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Hope they're not useful for you in any way. I know what room I need to find. I just need to find it. You don't want that one.
I don't want that card.
Yep.
And then I am going to move.
Which way are you going to move? You're going to move to the engine room.
Well, I'll discard this card and move here.
Sure. Try not to make noise.
Right.
What have you found?
4. It's got 4 items. It is the laboratory. And it's slimed me.
Ooh, gross. Now, slime means... Can you remember?
You always roll for noise, I think, or something.
Yeah.
So if you ever roll a cross, like I did earlier, for silence, it actually works as a danger, which we'll get into, I'm sure. I rolled a 4, so there is already a noise marker in there, so we get rid of that. Something bad is about.
Draw a token. This is what's going to spawn in your room. It could be blank.
So, firstly, we're starting off big. I've drawn the Queen.
Okay, so you're going to grab the Queen miniature. Of course you did.
I did.
I mean, that's not an ideal start. I'm going to be honest with you.
Typical.
She's here. So you have... Now, to do an encounter, you discard all of your noise markers, right? So that's the first thing that you do. Then, you're going to draw an intruder token from the intruder bag, which you did. You're going to place that intruder mini into your room. That's the Queen. She is here. Then you're going to compare the number on the intruder token with the number of cards in your hand.
It's a 4.
So if you have less than...
I have 3. 3.
Oh, that's unfortunate. So if you have less cards in your hand than the number, she hits you with a surprise attack. Because I would be surprised if, if that just happened.
Just leaps down that corridor at me.
She really does. So a surprise attack, that means that... I can't remember. Hang on. So we'll go to a different page for that. So, surprise attacks. Boom. For more on surprise attacks, these things happen. Each intruder attack follows the steps below. Choose the character who is being targeted. It's you. In case of a surprise attack, the character targeted is the one who triggered it. Makes sense. Draw and resolve one intruder attack card. I will read this for you. Okay, so...
Typical.
Yeah, it's bad. If the card displays the intruder symbol corresponding to the attacker, you do the effect.
So you can see it's called Claw Attack, and just above it, it's got 3 symbols. So Adults Attack, whatever the bigger thing than Adults, and then the Queen. So the Queen does attack.
Breeders, I think, and then the Queen. So yes, the Queen is going to attack you and is going to do what the card says.
Claw.
So the character suffers 2 light wounds.
Fan-dabby-dozy.
And gets contaminated. The other thing you can see there is the 4 in the top left. When you attack an intruder, you flip one of these cards. If it's to see how much damage. If you've done more or equal to damage than what it says in the top left, you've killed it. So you didn't.
Another pain in the bum.
So contamination card.
Yes, please.
These go into your discard pile to be shuffled in to do bad things.
And I have no idea if I'm infected or not, because you can't see.
No. One of your cards, I think, has a check, or rooms have checks.
Yes.
After resolving the attack card, place it in the discard pile. That's that.
We're done. It is your turn.
We're done. Oh, now, first alien has appeared, so you need to pick which one of your goals you are going to do. I'm torn, but I think I'm going with this one. I'm going with my corporate one.
I'm going with my personal one.
Okay. Corporate guard. Yep.
Yeah.
See how we go. All right. I have 2 actions. One of them has to be to move because there's fire in my room.
There is fire in your room.
So I'm going to discard a card.
Yes.
Oh, I couldn't play that. I can't play that because I've only got 1 card, so I have to discard this card. To move, I'm going to roll on down to here. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Oh, I found a room covered in slime.
That's broken.
You are
slimed. It doesn't broken, though.
No, rooms covered in slime, they just happen to you. You get gooped. I've rolled down and been gooped. So same thing's what happened with Sierra. Now if I roll silence, it's actually a claw danger. And then I'm going to discard a card to play a recon drone. So 1-time use only. And it just says, check an unexplored room tile and look at its exploration token. So look at a flip down token and tile. So I wanted to look at this one.
Oh.
Because I've gone the complete opposite way to, do I need to go back there or not? Okay, so that's cool. So I know what that is now. I've moved. I've done 2 actions. That's my turn.
Right. I'm going to shoot.
Do it, Sarah.
In combat, I'm going to shoot. So I'm discarding a card.
Yep.
Discarding an ammo.
Yep. You've got the weapon for it. You could...
Oh, it's not really... You roll 1 die.
Put it down.
It doesn't feel like a lot.
No, you could get a double hit. So, the symbol's on the dice. So this means if you were fighting a creeper, you would have hit it. So I'm pretty sure each...
I missed.
Oh no, the queen doesn't have a symbol. But otherwise it's a miss, yeah.
Yeah, so then I'm discarding another card.
So you lose an ammo. So you
losing ammo. And going again.
Come on, get a double. No, you missed.
It's an adult, so I missed. And then that's your turn.
I am passing. I can do no more things. I have no more cards.
Okay. Then I will go again.
Shoot again.
Shoot again. Discard an ammo.
Come on, Sarah. I want you to kill this. No, you missed.
No, missed
You are
again.
The worst shot in the history of time.
I mean, there's only 2 shots on this entire dice. So the likelihood of shooting is really hard.
33%.
And yours is even worse.
I know, I've got a terrible gun.
Yeah, so and then
And then you're passing?
Then I'm passing.
Boom. So that is the player phase done. So first, we move the time track down to 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game, honestly,
It's hard.
it's
Right,
rough.
intruder attack.
Intruder attack. So,
This one's going to
the
attack
queen
me.
attacks you. So,
Yeah.
as before, you flip an intruder attack card. I feel like I should move those closer.
Yeah, I don't know why.
They're way too far away. Okay, so we've got slime. So the queen is going to attack.
Yes.
Lucky that you weren't shooting her because this one's a 5.
Oof.
You get a slime marker.
Already got
one, and a contamination card, but you don't get hit, which is nice.
Yeah.
I'm just going to move these intruder attack cards to a much more convenient spot. And I'm going to put them right here because I think I'm going to need them a lot.
And then can I have a contamination card?
You can, in fact, have a contamination card. There you go.
Thank you.
You're
Goes
welcome.
in my discard pile.
I will give you multiple contamination cards.
Fire damage. There is no one in the fire room, so nothing happens.
Yep, resolve
And
an
then we
event.
resolve an event card.
Okay, here we go. Do you want to do it?
Sure. It is scent of prey. Now, the queen isn't at the top, so she doesn't move. She wouldn't move anyway because she's in combat with me.
Look at that. She's got like hold of a little.
She's just like, I'm going to throw one of my babies at you. Right. Place a noise mark in every corridor connected to a room containing a character with a slime marker.
That's both of us.
Except if they already have it. So
noise marker, noise marker, noise
did
marker.
you roll noise marker when you went into there? I don't think you did. I don't know. Did you? You didn't say, no, you might have quiet moved.
4. No, I didn't.
Okay.
4. So there
Well, it
would
wouldn't
be
have mattered because
one there.
except corridors already have noise markers.
Yep, sorry, that was my bad.
Yeah, it is.
But there you go.
Right, there you go. Then bag development.
Yeah.
So got an adult. So we both.
Oh, we both roll for noise. Yeah. Well, I mean, I could roll. No, I can't roll silence. So it doesn't matter what I roll.
And I
I'm
can't
getting a creature.
Me too.
2. So we remove the marker from there. I draw. Could be a blank.
You got no cards
So it's definitely going to be a surprise attack.
or a blank.
No, it's a creeper. So you put its token back in the bag. Oh, look at this.
What? No, that you don't go back.
Oh
in the
no, it
bag?
doesn't go back in the bag. You're supposed
Where
to take
did
it
you
out.
put it?
Josh, why didn't you take it
Is
out?
that it? That was
Is it a
it.
creeper? Yeah.
Your
What
creeper-
number?
It was a 1.
Okay, I don't have a card. So
No.
okay. And then it is going to attack me. So creepers, you draw an attack card.
Yeah, draw an attack card. If it's on there, you do it.
It's not on the. It's only the queen.
Oh.
It's a tail attack, but this is a 2 healther. Oh,
Josh,
darn
you
it.
wasted it.
So I would have had a serious. If you have at least 1 serious wound, you die.
So harsh. Luckily, neither of us do.
If
Right.
not, but it doesn't happen because it's only if the
Am I going to
queen's
end up in
there.
combat with 2 creatures now?
Well, not if you draw. Yep. Depends
So
what you
I
draw.
got
Oh, you got lava.
a lava.
So now, if you draw a lava, I'm pretty sure you
surprise
get.
attacks me. So when they surprise attack,
Yeah.
they will go
You
straight.
don't do an attack. What happens is it jumps on you and it pulsates eggs down into your chest, and you get contaminated.
I think the only way to get rid of it is to go to
The surgery, I
emergency-
think?
Oh, I thought it was emergency room. No, maybe it's surgery.
I think it's the surgery gets rid of it.
Oh,
So
yes.
you keep this lava on your character
You can't
board.
have a second one. If you get a second one, you die.
Everything wants to kill you in this game.
Yes. So that's the
So that
resolve
was
an
bag
event card,
development.
and then
Bag
now it's
development.
bag development. Oh no, that was bag development. Crap.
Yeah, you drew. Wait.
Yes.
No, that was your attack.
No, it was bag development because we drew an adult, and they both. We rolled for noise. It was a roll for noise.
And then that's what spawned me, I think.
Right. So then we shuffle our cards.
And then you rolled
because
for
we've
noise,
got
you
none
had a
left.
noise. And...
Yeah.
So what number did you roll? Because the token gets moved.
Do you know? I didn't roll for noise. I just took a token.
Because you knew you were going to.
3.
3, so that one goes. Yeah, because it
Yes.
cancels out and then...
I think because I knew that I was going to.
Yeah, you're just like, just give me
Doesn't
the, just
even
give me
matter.
the bad thing. Right, so then we're shuffling, and you are getting
1,
the
2, 3, 4,
first player
5.
token. You're up first.
Right. So you can all guess what I'm going to do.
Is it shoot with an energy pistol?
I'm just going to see if I have anything else that does anything useful. No, it doesn't.
We need to talk about running away.
Well, I'll have to after this. So, firstly, I'm going to try and attack him again.
You hit him for 1.
I hit him for 1, so it discards the token. Token goes on his.
And then we flip it to see if you killed it.
But I'm pretty sure there's no 1.
That's this one.
Yes.
No, it's a 5. But it does get rid of tail attack because that was the queen. It's going to mess you up.
Nice.
So that gets rid of that.
So then for my second action, because I have no ammo left, I can melee attack.
You can melee attack. So each time you hit an alien with your hands, you get contaminated. You can escape if you like. But you have to do an intruder attack card. Like if you're in a room with an alien.
Me on the way.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna try and hit it, or are you gonna run?
I'm gonna run away.
Right. So we flip an intruder attack card.
Yes.
You discard a card like you would movement. Card. Here we go. You ready? It's transformation.
So nothing
doesn't hit you.
Sweet. And
it's a 5 as well, so that's good.
Down this corridor.
Yeah. To the surgery.
Perfect.
That's handy.
But I roll. It's got 2 items.
Yeah.
And I get a claw, so I don't roll for noise. Automatically claw. Which claw is annoying because you cover all your areas in noise, and then if there is creatures in the next room, they move into.
I'm glad you remember that. I have no memory of that whatsoever. Good for you. Yeah. Good memory. How did you have that balanced?
Just put it on his head. Oh, it's because he's not straight. I'll put him next to the room. There you go.
Nice one.
So I didn't run away.
No.
That's
well, I mean, you did run away.
Yeah, I did. But he followed.
I'm thinking about rolling away. Do I try and shoot this guy?
Why not?
Oh, why not? Let's shoot him once, eh? Let's see what happens. I'm going to discard
at least twice.
Discard a card to shoot him. Spend an energy to shoot this creeper.
Will that bullet go onto him?
That is a creeper, so I hit him.
Bullet goes straight onto him.
Bullet goes onto him. Why not? And now you flip an event card, the intruder attack card. Sorry.
Intruder attack cards.
Did I kill him? He runs away. So I drew claw attack, which is the it's got a little arrow symbol, which means he's going to scuttle off. Now I just want to check if he scuttles like
into the vents,
if he vents or corridor. Yes, hang on.
But how do you know what corridor he goes down?
Because the event card will tell you.
Oh.
Right. So retreat symbol means you draw an event card and see where he runs. He runs down corridor 1. So he keeps his wound though. If it had been a technical corridor that he runs down, then
he'd leave.
Then he'd leave and heal himself. He'd regenerate. Right, so that was damaging fire.
Yep. What are you doing for number 2 go?
Yeah, what am I doing for number 2 go? Oh, yeah, okay. I will discard a card.
Yes.
To use my grenade.
Okay.
So let's discard a card. That makes sense. I'm going to choose one room with an intruder, the one that you're in, or a neighbouring room.
Yeah.
All chosen intruders suffer 2 injuries.
Sweet.
So he takes 2 damage. So that puts him on 3. And then you... You don't roll to see if he's... Do you see if he's dead?
I don't think so. I think you only do that when you're in combat.
Oh.
Let's do check.
Okay, so yes, whenever an intruder suffers any kind of injury, you flip a card to see if it dies.
Right, do it.
Less than 3. Here we go. Scratch is a 2.
He's dead.
So he dies. Wow. Well, there should be a little.
So there is
There's a dead bug in there.
I actually think that's that one.
That's a dead person one, I think.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah.
That's a dead alien. Boom, there's a dead alien in there. I squished it with my wheels. That was my turn too. I shot, it ran, I threw a grenade after it. Fire in the hole!
So I am then going to move.
Run away.
Oh my god, I really... You can't use the surgery.
Not while there's an alien. No, you can't like. Hey, just hang on. Just hang on.
I'm going to move to the next room.
So we'll check to see if she attacks you.
Oh,
she does. She scratches you. You suffer a light wound.
That
get a contamination
that
card.
makes a severe.
So you get one serious wound.
Serious wound.
And then your light wound tracker goes back to the top. What happened to you?
Well, it goes back to nothing, doesn't it?
It goes back to nothing. I mean, yeah.
So I got a leg injury. The cost of my escape movement action is 2. Now, not this time.
So no, she's like legged you on the way, and you've crawled
to the next room.
To the engine room.
It's a 3.
Do you roll for noise when you're escaping?
That's another question.
That is a question.
It's got a door.
Hang on. Okay, so you need to roll for noise, but now it's remember she forgot to roll for noise for this last one, so apologies. There will have been a little.
It would have
should have rolled for noise.
Yeah, I think it would have created a creature.
Probably.
Although, how did the noise marker get into that one? Oh no, I didn't have to roll for noise. That's why, because I drew. There was a claw. That's why. Right, so there's a 2. Thank goodness it doesn't create me another creature.
Yep. So you survived and you're there. The door's closed. So if the queen happens to walk down here, she will destroy this door and will forever be open.
Yes, but she won't walk down it that turn. She'll destroy it on one turn, and then the next time she will.
Yes.
Was my
was
turn
that 2 for you?
one.
That was 1.
No, that was 1. And then I'm going to move again for my second turn.
Where would you like to move?
Down that corridor.
This one here?
This one here. So I'm going to flip it. Oh,
you found the nest.
So that is...
Yay!
Not helpful.
You found a nest. Now, so what happens when you find the nest? I think you're supposed... Do you put eggs in there? I can't quite remember. Let's have a look at the handy-dandy thing. You can take nest eggs from there.
So the eggs are here.
Oh, yeah. So we have...
There's 5 eggs in this nest. They're just over here.
So now, you might want to take an egg to scan for weaknesses.
Yes.
That's your 2?
That is my 2.
Okay, that means it's my 1 turn. I would like to carefully move with 2 cards down to here.
Yeah, fair enough.
Careful movement, because it's surrounded by noise. I found the canteen, and it has 4 supplies in there.
Nice.
4 health supplies, but it is broken.
Oh.
Okay, I have rolled there.
Mm.
I bet you the room that I'm looking for is there. I can almost guarantee it, you know? What happens in the canteen? What can I do in the canteen? It feels like it's a Healy room. The canteen, you can heal a light wound, and additionally you can choose to scan all contamination cards in your hand to remove a non-infected. But if you do find an infection card, and you've already got a creature, you die.
I need the surgery.
So that was turn 1. I carefully moved.
Yes, you did.
I'm going to, for free, search. I'm going to reduce this by 1 to draw 2 Healy cards.
Look at both.
Look at both.
Discard
Keep 1. Interesting. I don't want it though. I'm going to keep this one. Okay, that's me. I've 2'd.
Right, and then for my action, I've got some clothes.
Oh, what's that do?
I'm going to dress a serious wound.
Ah, nice.
So to dress it, you turn it over. You still have a serious wound, but you've covered it.
Nice.
So that uses my last card.
Nice.
And then I will pass.
Okay, I'm going to move to this room here.
Alrighty.
I'm rolling. It is evacuation section A, but it's... Oh, no, it's on fire! It's got 2 supplies.
Blue.
It's on fire. Darn it. Because do you know how many cards I've got left? 0 cards.
Oh dear.
That's what I've got.
Right. So was that the end of the round? End of the play phase?
Yes, I'm out of cards. I'm passing. Yeah.
So move the time tracker.
Moved.
Intruder attack. So no one attacks.
Can't happen.
Fire damage.
I take 1 damage. Can I have a... Yeah, thank you. Fire. Take a light wound.
Yeah. Resolve an event card. So we flip it.
The queen does not move. This is noise in technical corridors. Place a noise marker in the technical corridors if there isn't one.
There is.
But if there is, each character in a room with a technical corridor entrance performs a noise roll. I do not have one. You do.
Of course I do.
Noise roll for you.
Can't get a break. This.
Well, you've broken your leg.
3. Technical corridor. So we remove that.
Yeah. You've made some noise.
What a surprise.
Guess what's going to spawn in the nest?
It can't be worse than the queen. It's a lava. Do you know what that means?
Oh, do you have any cards?
No, I'm dead.
Guess what? Sarah
so it attacked me. I already have one. So
did you actually just die?
This game's brutal.
Wow.
Absolutely brutal.
So yes, so let's just make sure you've when intruder attack is performed by lava, do not draw any intruder attack cards. Remove it. Hang on. Well, no. If the intruder attack is performed by lava, do not draw any intruder attack cards, but apply the following instead.
Yeah.
Remove the mini from the board.
Done.
Then, if the character being attacked doesn't have a lava on their board, place it there.
I do.
Yes. Then, get a contamination card. It doesn't say, like... Yeah. Hang on. We think that actually it's only some of the cards that say if you get a second one, you die. So that says you get a contamination card.
So add it to the pile. Thank you very much. So I get a contamination card, but I don't get a second one because it says if you don't have one. Okay, and then, so that's resolving an event card. Was that the last? Did you resolve the...
That was the event card, yeah. Noise and technical corridors, do a noise roll. We did that. And now we develop the bag.
Sorry, yeah. And then bag development.
Oh yeah, I'll need to get the book back again because this is bound to be another bad thing that we don't remember.
Oh no, we're not on that page.
No.
It is a lava.
Okay,
I feel like that's not too bad.
Lava from the development phase. Remove this token from the bag and add an adult instead. So it's evolved into an adult.
It's grown up. It's all grown up.
Right, and then we end of the round. Draw 5 action cards.
3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4. How do I need... Oh, 5. Wait. How do I only have 4 cards?
Because
how did that happen?
How
did I end up getting or spending a... How did that happen? Somehow, I've either played 6 cards or... I suppose I have been carefully moving sometimes. So that uses 2 cards and then a third. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that could maths out.
But you've already always ended up with nothing at the end of the round. Probably cheated at some
point. I probably cheated at some point.
Right, then possible. Move the marker. You are up first.
I'm up first. Okay, there's a fire in my spot. I don't want there to be. What's in this room? This is an anything room. Can I put out fires? Only... How do you put out fires, Sarah? Do you need to go to like a specific place?
Yes.
Is that a specific thing you need to do?
That's a specific thing.
Okay, I'm going to rest. I'm not going to rest. I'm going to move. I'm going to move. For 1, to here. I'm going to roll for noise. It's a 3. Make some noise in that corridor. Make some noise if you feel me. And then I'm going to move again by discarding a card. I'm going to roll down to here. I'll flip it first. Whatever it is, there's a door. It's the comms room. It's got 1 item. And there's a door. There's a door behind me. And let's roll for noise. Darn it! 3.
You can open your own bag.
It's not what I wanted.
No.
I was doing so well. I was feeling good about my life.
Where do I need to go? Blank!
Get out of here. There's nothing in there. I've moved and moved. That's my turn.
Oh, okay. Did you roll for noise in the other place?
Yes, I made a 3. And then I just made another 3 again to...
Alright. Right, I'm going to move for 1. Can you move me to the cockpit?
Kaboom. You've moved. Roll some noise.
It's
1.
1.
Thank
There
you.
you go.
You've made noise.
And then I want to look at the coordinates. Can you tell me what you do in the cockpit?
Yes,
Is
sure.
it how
I'll
many
grab
cards
the
you have
room, handy dandy room
Handy
guide. The cockpit, you say?
Yes.
Right, so for 2 cards, you can check the coordinates or set the destination. So checking the coordinates, secretly look at the coordinates card and see where we're heading and then put it back. You don't have to tell anybody what's on there or not. Or you can set the destination, which means moving as a separate thing. Yeah, to move.
So I'm going to use 2 cards as my
Yep.
second action to check the coordinates.
There you go. We're currently going to B.
Okay.
Okay. That's your 2 actions. You've moved and...
Can I have a look at it again?
Well, I don't know. Discard 2 more cards. Where is it? Where are we going? Sarah, are we going to Earth?
We're going to a place.
Where are we going, Sarah? Is it Earth or is it Mars? Why are you being so secretive about it? We're on the same team.
Are we?
Could be.
I think you're trying to kill me.
I've never tried to do that.
Every time we play, you seem to choose the one that's make sure your opponent dies.
Don't know what you're talking about. Is that your 2 actions?
That's my 2 actions.
Okay, I'm going to play Blocking Access. This is for free. And it says, in a room with a computer, use in a room with a computer.
Yes.
To use the room action without paying its cost.
Nice.
So I am going to send a signal in the comms room.
Okay. And what does that do?
It puts a marker on my thing to say that I've sent a signal.
Huh. This is a new concept.
Yes. Hence why when I was looking at my things, I was like, I don't know what that does.
Yeah.
I don't know what that does. And then, for a second action, I'm going to search for free. Reduce the item counter by 1. To search for 2 yellows. Draw 2, keep 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, they're both the same, so I'll keep one of them and discard the other. That's my 2.
All right, I'm going to use 2 cards to change the destination. Can you put it on A, please?
Why are we going to A?
That's where I have decided we are going.
All right, that's action 1.
And I don't have any more cards left. So
Passing?
I am passing.
Okay, I am going to discard... I'm going to spend 1 action to discard chemicals to activate this item. Guess what I just picked up?
Chemicals!
Some chemicals. So I'm going to discard these chemicals.
Nice.
To flip my laboratory equipment.
Ooh, what is it?
I have no idea.
Laboratory equipment.
It's laboratory equipment. So, this is a one-time use only. If you're in a room with a character corpse, intruder carcass, or egg, discover its weakness.
Oh, nice.
That
so
is
instead of having
nice.
to take it to the lab, you've just got like a handy...
I've just got a little...
Yeah.
That is nice.
All
Where
right.
is that carcass gone? Oh.
Can you also get rid of the corridor thing? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I like to keep things tidy.
And then I'm out of cards as well,
Alright,
so...
passing. So, move the time tracker. I'm going to move it.
Yeah.
Then, intruder attack. There's no one in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Fire damage. There's no one in a fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
Resolve an event card.
Yeah. Look, you read it, apparently.
Yes, where was that? Oh, that was on your signal. Only 1 up from lava creepers and adults move.
Yep.
So there isn't either of them. Damage. Put a malfunction marker in each room with an adult, intruder, breeder, or queen. So the surgery is now broken.
It's thrashing around. Where did she go?
Throwing little alien, throwing babies around. Stupid baby not listening to me. There you go.
Sure.
And then we go again.
Should we do an intruder bag development first? Shall we develop the bag?
No, let's not. Right.
What have you got? What have you found? What have you got?
Lava. So
it turns into an adult.
Turns into an adult.
Yeah.
Right. Then draw 5 cards. Back to the top.
Yep. You can have the first player marker.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There you go. You are now the first player.
Right, well, I've got 4 contamination cards in my hand, which I can't look at because if I'm infected, I die. So I'm just going to put them straight into the discard pile. And I'm going to, I can't move. Do I move towards you? I don't want to go into slimage. Maybe I do. But it's on fire. Do we discover how to put fires out? We have to be in a certain place.
There is a room
Hopefully.
that puts
Hopefully
fires
there's a room.
out. I will check while you're figuring out your turn how you put fires out. Fires, wound, deal injuries. Every time you end your turn in a room, you take a wound. There are 8 fire markers in the game. If you place them all around, the ship blows up. It doesn't specifically say how to get rid of them, so I think it's the room.
I'm going to pass. I've discard. In fact, yeah, I'm going to discard my 4 contamination. I'm going to keep my other card, and I'm passing.
Okay.
Because I only had 1 card to play, and I can't move. I don't want to move into your room. Your room's stinky.
It is quite stinky. Okay. All right then, if that's what you're going to
So
do.
you just play it out. And I will think.
You contemplate your life choices.
I don't think that's a useful card.
I'm going to discard 2 cards to carefully move to here. I don't roll for noise.
No.
I'm already slimed.
And you're already slimed, so you don't get slimed again.
Yeah, and then I'm going to discard 2 more cards to carefully move to here.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to discard 1 card to laboratory equipment. 1-time use.
Yeah.
If you're in a room with an intruder carcass,
Yes.
which I am, discover the intruder carcass weakness.
All right. It is vulnerability to fire.
Okay.
So when an intruder suffers an injury from fire, Molotov cocktail, or flamethrower, it suffers an additional damage.
Okay. And then that is my last card, so I am passing.
All right. So we move to the next phase.
Mm-hmm.
So move the time tracker and intruder attack. There isn't no one that can attack. Fire damage. No one in a room with fire. Resolve an event card.
Yep.
Oh.
It's malfunction, so adults or breeders move. Place a malfunction marker in an explored room with the lowest room number and then shuffle this back. Now, each room, they're hard to see. We just figured this out the other day. They all have numbers in real faded next to here. Now, the lowest one is number 1, which is the cockpit. So it can no longer be used unless we fix it. Then that gets shuffled back in.
And then this alien's just chilling out in the surgery where I want to be.
Right, let's develop a bag.
It's an adult, so that goes
Noise
back
roll.
in, and we both roll for noise.
Okay. I rolled a danger.
So danger means you put a sound marker in all rooms adjacent, all the corridors adjacent to you, and if there is a creature in the next room, they come into your room.
Yeah.
I got the same.
So
In some ways, it's not a bad thing.
danger.
Will Robinson.
Danger. I would have gone with
High voltage.
high voltage. Yeah.
I went Will Robinson, yeah.
Okay.
Right.
It?
That's it. And then when we go back to the beginning, draw 5 cards. I kept a card, so I only draw 4 cards because you never end up with more. It's draw up to.
Yeah.
So I've still got that card from last time. Now I realised I could
Oh,
have.
this needs to go, I guess.
Yes, because you used it.
Because I used it.
I realised my security card, my other quest item is in the cockpit.
That's where you are.
But I have a feeling it's not that useful.
I have no idea.
But I can't remember.
Then it's me? Wait, so hang on. We've drawn up to 5 cards. First player token is me.
Yes.
I go first.
Mm-hmm.
I just am having a ponder now.
Yes.
I'm having a ponder. I think I think.
Do you? It's dangerous. Dangerous thing to do.
I don't know where to go. I think I need to... Have you checked the engines, Sarah? You haven't checked the engines, have you? We don't know if we're going anywhere.
I might have checked the engines.
You've checked nothing. Okay, I'm going to move. First thing I'm going to do, in fact, is search for free the medical room. Which has the canteen, sorry. The canteen, which is where I am. So you draw 2 greens. Have a look, they're both the same. It's not a weapon, is it? And then I'm going to... Oh, did I move that?
No, you haven't.
No. Okay, so there's 2 items currently. Yep. I'm going to move. You'll get something if you go there. I'm going to carefully move to there.
Okay. What? Oh, you searched.
I searched for my first turn and then I've moved. No, this canteen's broken.
I want to be far away from where I am.
Yeah, I am not particularly happy about where I am here.
I'm going. Is that your 2?
Yeah, I searched and I moved.
Reconnaissance.
Carefully moved.
Yeah.
What's reconnaissance do?
It's a dumb one.
It's a dumb one.
It's a dumb one. So, reconnaissance. Move to a neighbouring room without making a noise roll.
Sounds good.
So, it's carefully move.
Yeah.
But
it only costs 1.
It costs a card. So, I have to discard 2 cards to do this. So, it's exactly the same as a noise roll, as a careful movement. Move to a neighbouring room without making a noise roll.
Yeah, because you use it.
But it costs a card, so I'm discarding an extra card. So therefore, it's exactly the same. So I don't
There's probably a thing about... There's probably a reason why that's not actually true.
Yeah.
There's probably... Someone will be like, no, that's not how
I'm really hoping someone does. Because you have to move out of combat, so...
Yeah, I wonder if maybe the careful movement rule is different here.
So...
Okay, so Josh has been cheating so much the whole game. The whole game I've been cheating. So careful movement, you add a noise marker to the corridor that you just left. You don't... You
if there is already a noise marker in that one, you can't careful movement. So you cheated.
Darn it, I've been cheating the whole game. I've been carefully moving and cheating the whole game.
Yeah. Someone's screaming at their...
I apologise. I apologise to everybody. I've been cheating up a storm.
Yeah. Just wandering around the ship.
Sorry.
It's too late
I won't cheat anymore. I'll try not to cheat any more times.
I am reconnaissance, which is why this card now makes sense.
Yeah.
Reconnaissance. Move to a neighbouring room without making a noise roll. I would like to move to the nest.
Ooh, gross. There you go.
Thank you.
Yes, that makes sense now. My bad.
I was going to take an egg, but then we actually haven't found the lab. So.
No, it has to be in obviously one of these 2.
Then I am just going to... I'm going to carefully move.
I can tell you how that works if you like.
Carefully move to the engine room.
Okay, so you place a noise marker there. That's my bad. I feel bad about that.
Should. Absolutely should. You should be dead
Done
right
on
now.
purpose as well.
Yeah. Right, it's your turn.
I've got 2 cards left. Yep. I'm just trying to think what is the best course of action here. I'm going to regular move for 1 card to here.
Yep.
And discard that card to roll a noise dice. 2.
Ah. Yep.
Then I'm going to move again to the hatch. 1.
Ugh. Filling that room up.
That's me. I've 2'd.
All right. I'm going to move to here. I want your dice.
3. Why are you following me? 3.
And then
Yeah, I'm passing too.
passing.
All right, sweet. Then we move on. Move the time track.
Boop.
Self-destruct track doesn't go. Intruder attacks.
No.
No. It's just the queen. It's terrifying. Fire attacks. Nothing.
No.
Fire attacks. Event. Nope, it's not the queen. It's hatching. Oh dear. Discard an egg token from the intruder board. Any characters in the nest who have no action cards left are infested. If no character was infested, put a lava token into the intruder bag.
Lucky that I didn't stay there.
Right, that's that. Bag development.
Just put something in there. Oh, it's actually really useful. Oh, is it me first or you first?
Well, you just flip it.
It's an adult.
We roll for noise.
Roll for noise. I'll go first.
Yeah, I'm the
3.
I'm the first player. Why do you go first? That's noise. 1. That's also noise.
Right, I got an adult. I got no cards. So
He surprise attacks you. I got an adult 3 as well. So that's yeah. It's all gone really bad. So they both surprise attack. So let's do yours first.
what, you're player 1?
Okay, we'll do mine first then. All right then.
Well, let's see what it is. And
No,
then decide.
no. You've already picked. Here we go. Surprise attack.
What?
Yeah, he bites me.
Ah.
If your character has 2 serious wounds, they die. I do not. But if they don't, suffer a serious wound. So I
What
get
is
1
your
serious wound.
At the
And it's
top?
this one. I'm bleeding. Each time you pass in the player phase, you take a light wound. Okay. Yep. Your turn.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, you only pass once a round.
Yep, flip it.
It's a bite. It's the exact same thing. Do you have 2 serious wounds?
No, I don't.
You take a second serious wound.
So even though it's mine's flipped over, it's still counting.
It's still there.
It's my hand now. The cost of all your items, so these things, is increased by 1.
Ouch.
Yeah, just I can't hold things properly anymore.
So that was bag development, eh?
Yes.
That was real bad.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
And then we draw 5 action cards.
There's been no red rooms. Oh, it's up there.
There's one up there. The storeroom's up there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Oh, but there's some rainbow rooms.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I was looking for weapons for a while, but
I
turns
need
out.
ammo.
Pass the first player marker.
Thanks.
You're first. Perform some actions.
I am going to try and escape.
Oh yes, this is an issue for me. There's an alien in my room.
Yes.
Where are you going?
I'm going to the cabins.
You've been bitten. Have you got 2 serious wounds? Then you die. You're dead. Now.
So I leave the board.
Yeah.
And a little corpse marker goes there.
That is one of the 4 events that you need to keep a track on. Okay, so the first one was the first encounter with an alien, which is when you pick your personal goal. Second is first dead character. The first time a character of any player dies, the AI immediately starts emergency procedures. All escape pods are unlocked.
Ooh.
Next is the next events to look out for are the blue, which is the hibernation chambers open, and then the self-destruction track. Oh, and self-destruct, but we haven't done self-destruct.
How does it self-destruct?
You initiate it.
Or if you do.
Or some events are like...
initiate it.
Yeah, things happen.
That's me.
So you're dead.
I'm
You're in
dead.
charge of the aliens now.
Thanks.
So it's my turn. I've got 2 shots. 2 shots. Wait, so the escape pods have unlocked, is that right?
Yeah. They're unlocked. You can escape.
I can escape.
Very upset about that.
Do you know what the real issue here is?
What is the real issue?
All the escape pod things are up there. Okay, I'm going to move.
Alrighty.
I'm moving for 1. I'm escaping to here.
All right,
Flipping.
You're gonna die.
Well, I don't think I can die. I mean, you can die. It happens. It's a claw attack, so I take 2 light wounds, and I get contaminated. So I get a serious wound and contaminated. So I take a contamination card. I get a serious wound. It's not funny, Sarah. I'm bleeding again. Each time you pass in the player phase, I bleed a lot.
So...
Well, it's the fire control system.
If you don't pass, you don't pass if it's just the end of your turn, so you wouldn't pass now, would you?
No. So it's got 3 supplies and danger.
Danger.
So, danger me. Oh, no.
He follows you.
He follows me. That's what that means.
That exactly happened to me.
Okay. Yep. I'm running again.
I've lost my other. Oh.
I'm running to here. I'm flipping an intruder attack card. Scratch. Yeah. It's adults. He does. Take a light wound.
Right.
And a contamination card. Okay. Take a contamination card. But I live. Doesn't follow me. I've got to roll for.
You still have to roll.
Still have to roll for noise. Danger. It's not funny.
It makes me so happy.
Okay, guess what I'm going to do?
Are you going to run away?
I'm going to escape again.
Oh
no! To another room that's unexplored room.
This one? You going here?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the armory.
Yeah, I knew what that was.
It's broken.
It's broken. Frenzy, it is not an adult thing, so he doesn't attack me. So I just roll for noise. I'm silent.
Do you know what that
but
means?
I'm slimed because it's dangerous. Oh!
He is
leave
chasing
me alone!
you. He is chasing you down.
Why will he not leave me alone?
Don't you escape me.
I'm... Darn it, I'm running again.
Why?
I'm running to here. This is what I'm doing, Sarah. He scratches me. I suffer a light wound and take a contamination card. Roll for noise. 4. Technical. Oh, thank goodness. There's one there.
But you can't even do anything in that room.
Then I'm going to move again.
Roll for noise.
Rolling for noise. 4.
It's just so good.
Adult. 3. He surprise attacks me. Spawned that adult.
It's a tall adult.
Oh, he surprise attacks me.
Flip it.
He misses.
Oh, look, he's...
Oh, he misses.
Yep.
Summoning, that was. He misses. And then it's... Okay, then I pass, which means I take
You don't
2...
pass. Do you pass?
I do, because I can't do any more actions.
I thought that it's just the end of the round.
No, it's when you pass.
Until all players have passed.
So I have to pass. Oh no, I'm dead! And then you suffer 2 light wounds, 1 for each bleed. So 1 gets me a 3rd serious wound.
And you die.
For my body, and I die.
This game is brutal. But even if you hadn't run around like a crazy person trying to escape aliens, you'd have still probably died.
All I had to do was get to this room.
And fix it.
And then I was out. I would have won. I just needed 1 more turn. I just needed 1 more turn. My life goal was necroscopy, right? I needed to send the signal.
Yeah.
Done. Intruder carcass weakness must be discovered. Done. I just needed to escape.
I did 2 parts of mine. Your ship must reach Earth. Well, we don't know if it's reaching Earth, but it's going that way.
Well, let's have a look at the engines.
Engine that
Broken.
way. Oh.
Broken. But it's good. You need 2 of 3.
You need 2 of 3. So it wasn't going to reach Earth. And only your character can survive. So you died, which is what I needed. But
I was almost there. I literally just had to walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Darn it, I couldn't have fixed anything, unfortunately. Oh, yes. No. There you go. We cheated our way through Nemesis.
Can we rephrase that?
I cheated my... No, hang on. Actually, I'll do a little thing out. Okay, so
that was Nemesis.
That was Nemesis.
Have you played it before?
There was just like a new one as well. There was like a Nemesis lockdown, I think, that just happened. Like a second one.
Yeah. It's good, but I just think it's so brutal.
So
we are
hard.
yet to either of us survive.
This is game 5 that we've played this.
Maybe 4 or 5.
4 or 5. We've never made it to the end. I felt that was the closest that I've come, though. Cheating, sure.
Yeah,
I cheated my way through it, but I still didn't win.
It's still lost, yeah.
So there you go.
I need a bit of strategy, I think.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Well, because that was one of the things that I was like, oh, maybe do I need to see if because initially
the engines.
my life goal, I was like, oh, maybe I need to hibernate, because we were getting close to the hibernation thing, and I was like, okay, I need to check the engines. But then as soon as you died and the things opened, I was like, oh, okay, change of tack. I'm just going to get out of here. My other life goal, just because it'll make it easier for me when I'm editing, was the Great Hunt. Same thing. Send the signal.
Oh, yeah.
And the ship must be destroyed, or the queen must be killed. And I was like, oh, that's possible.
Because she's there, yeah.
But the one that I had, like Intruder Carcass Weakness, I was like, okay, that seems doable. What was your other life goal?
Mine was You Must Die. They were
Well,
both
what about your?
same.
Oh,
It was player 2 can't survive. You must be the only player to survive. So both, regardless.
You were trying to kill me.
Yeah, but I was like, I don't really know how to kill you. So I'll do the Earth one, because it gives me something to do, to wander around to try and do that.
Yeah, see, the problem I had was because I had some med kits and bandages as well, where it was like, I could heal myself, but I could never get away from the alien.
Yeah.
Like, he just kept following me.
Anyway.
Yes, that was Nemesis. Thank you to Boardgame Rentals for sending us Nemesis. That was our luck. So stay tuned for our next mystery box. Can't wait. Love Mystery Box Day. And we will see you next time.
All right. Bye.